Hey, what's going on, guys? G-Dog Casey here with my buddy Matt, casting some more StarCraft 2 action from the Chobo Team League. It's a Week 7 matchup between Team All Inspiration and Team AlloyE Esports. And I'll get started by introducing first in the top right of merry-go-round, the red Zerg player, Einherjar.
And in the 6 o'clock position, we have our blue Terran player for AlloyE Esports, Fruitpotato. So we have a TVZ matchup here for our, what is this, the 6th game of the series with a 3-2 series lead for All Inspiration.
Yeah, ZVT, 6th game of the series here, and this is the first time we're casting a ZVT this week. So exciting to see that, and we get to see Einherjar play. He's definitely my favorite Zerg player on the team at the moment, just because when you watch him play, he just seems to have like a purpose with his play style, right? Like you can easily tell what he's going for, because he's just so focused with his game plan. So we'll see what he wants to do here against Fruitpotato.
Yeah, very good builds. Now this curious, the Terran player didn't leave the SCV there to build a barracks, so he just went right back to the mineral line. So I'm curious as to whether or not he's gonna actually just go CC first.
Make a good point here. The minerals are climbing up here, and no barracks in the mania. That SCV is moving out. So is he gonna proxy a barrack somewhere? Looks like it. Or he could be going CC first behind the scout. Yeah, that's what it looks like. SCV getting ready to drop down that command center right on top of the ramp here. Way out of position for that wall, but that's okay. And that other SCV is just going for a scout.
So very greedy opening.
Yep, and Einherjar did go hatch first, so he's got the appropriate response so far. He's looking around, looking for a bunker placement, I think, here.
Now this slow as molasses overlord will eventually make his way to the natural and to the main, and see that it was a CC first because of how late this barracks is going to be. It's going to still take him a while to get there, but he will eventually get there and see it. And I would assume in response he would drop his own third very quickly.
Yeah, he had the option here, or the opportunity to go for a 3 hatch before pool type of play, just based on Fruitpotato's opening, but he is going to drop that pool because it's not crazy and he doesn't have the scout off yet. So he doesn't, he's not sure if going that 3 hatch first would be the good play. So dropping the hatch for safety here. Sorry, the pool for safety, but no gas. So he looks like he's going to be pushing towards that roach play possibly.
Oh no! Einherjar's overlord just stopped short of the main. He's not gonna. He hasn't seen the CC yet.
He's going to see it when it drops, though, and it's going to be dropping pretty soon. It looks like even these 2 buildings are having a conflict in here. There we go. So yeah, the command center is going to be dropping, and that overlord is going to scout it. So he'll know, and we'll see if he goes for that quick third.
Is it just in his view?
Probably not at the moment, but it will be when it drops. Yeah, there it is. He sees it now. And even though he barely sees it on his screen, on the map, it still shows up as a gigantic red square, so he knows that the expansion is there.
Yeah, so, in response, is he going to drop his third? The Overlord on the other side of the map that scouted in the wrong direction is making his way towards the third, seeing whether or not he's going to go exceptionally greedy, and after he finishes this wall in the natural, whether or not he's going to stick on 2 bases or if he's going to jump to 3. Nothing really different out of anybody right now. It's pretty standard. Greedy though, but
yeah, still no gas for Einherjar, so he's really going for that mineral gathering sort of game style here, where he wants to get a lot of queens out and a lot of drones, and then once he decides what sort of tech path he's going to go down, he's probably going to drop down 2 or 3 gases, maybe 4. We'll have to see. But on Fruitpotato's end, he has that factory finishing up right behind that reactor for the bear, so he's switching into some Allin here, and a 3rd command center being built in the back of the game. So
wow, 3 CC very quick.
Yeah, he's getting himself set up for a nice macro style, and these Hellions are going to do their best to kind of keep Einherjar in his natural, and stop that creep spread. But Einherjar is already starting that creep spread, and he's got 4 queens pushing out creep and 2 to stay back for the injects. We do have just 1. No, okay, yeah, 3 gases going down. So we're going to see his choice attack, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be Roaches here, which is a correct response again to these Hellions.
Yeah, and there's the dropping of the third, so he did see. Now if this Overlord is going to get in, it's just at the back of the main right now. I don't know whether or not it got a look. I'm just going to check his vision right now. No, it didn't get a look at the third CC.
No, not yet. He's setting himself up. He might even, once he gets Lair, he might go into Novus here and drop a change in later. But that being said, still no Lair started yet for Einherjar. But he's going for the double evil with the Roach Barn.
Look at this creep spread starting though. That is
pretty good right now for sure. He's just getting enough to stretch over to his third base, and he's going to focus the rest of them up the middle of the map. 4 Hellions moving out. They're going to see the creep soon, and they're going to do their best to kind of push that back. But with all these queens here, they're going to have a hard time getting in.
Yeah, but unfortunately none of them have very much energy, so if they were to move in or come off creep like this, they could get picked off with no injects.
Only +1 attack started for Einherjar. I wonder if he meant to start armor as well. Or if that second window is there just for the wall. Now the Hellions do spot prepared, they're not really going to be able to do too much. But all of that zombies for us to let the spine get started. But Roaches on their way out, they're going to be able to push these Hellions back fairly easily.
Yeah, so that third is completed. It hasn't moved out yet. It's just using itself to drone up. Although both bases are fully saturated, so he's curious as to why he isn't moving out with that yet. But
he's just going to probably oversaturate his natural a little bit and then move out so he has the ability to transfer over.
Now Stim is just finishing up now. A couple more seconds. +1/+1 on the way for the Zerg player.
Roach speed is started as well for Einherjar. The supply advantage is there at the moment, but the production buildings that are going down for Fruitpotato are going to start building here, and then he's going to be able to catch up. He's got a couple more barracks going down. The starport just generating 1 medevac at a time, and he does have tank production started as well. He's got 2 tanks in his natural for defense.
Right by the watchtower, those that mass of roaches just took out 3 Hellions ridiculously quickly. Very good focus fire. Good to see that there is no third.
+1 attack is finished. He's going to probably poke up, but we already have SCVs in position here for Fruitpotato. Very well prepared for this with these SCVs at the bunker and the siege tanks firing away.
No, so he's just going to back up, loses a couple of roaches in the process, but good defense.
Yeah, and in the meantime here, he is fully saturating up his third base. He's going to be on 3 fully running bases, which is good for him. And that's going to allow him to just continue to pump out these roaches, although he has decided to switch to Aspire with Zergling speed as well. So maybe he's going to switch up into a Muda Link style here. He's getting +1 melee as well, so it could be that that's what he's doing.
Yeah, so these roaches are looking to go home, have a nice meal, and come back. Now, there was a drop in the main that is going to get cleaned up considerably quickly by these queens and Zerglings.
A couple queens being taken out though, but that is going to they will force that drop back.
Those drops are so annoying. That's probably the thing I hate the most about the Terran player.
Yeah, the multitasking, and it's not even really all that hard for him to drop either. He just clicks D and then stims and goes in. But that being said, we have the roaches are moving out here. They got a couple wings for support. Roach speed is finished, and the armor is going to finish very shortly too. Oh, he's split up a little bit here, but he wants to go check that third again. He hasn't seen it until just now, and he's definitely going to push the lift off here. Oh, nicely positioned tank up here in the main. Now that's going to force the roaches back. That's annoying as well. Drop some tanks. So annoying for Terran.
But being fully saturated on all 3 bases, the economic lead does go to Einherjar right now, causing that liftoff.
Oh, yeah.
It has dropped again in a bunch of mules, so he is going to catch up. Now we have 5 mutas.
Oh, did they catch that drop? It looks like
yeah, they caught the drop, but they weren't able to take out the. Although they might get it now, unless it boosts away. Nope, it takes out the medevac.
It
so
just used its boost. So nice number of mutas out here. They're going to be key here to keep those drops back and maybe do a little bit of harassing himself and take out some SCVs with those mutants. The fourth base going down over here on the left side of the map. Good decision here when he knows that that Terran has pretty much established his third now. He needs to get a base ahead, so that's what he's doing. And all these tanks and Marines here really going to be tough on Einherjar to break right now. So I think he's just going to keep expanding and just try to macro and just kind of keep himself ahead.
Yeah, he's got 4,000 minerals right now saved up.
Wow,
he had such an economic lead. He's just down in gas. I think that's why he's unable to make any more units. He made some really gas-heavy units, so
yeah,
he's muted.
He's mixing some mainlings here as well. He's just morphing 16. And scouting around with these mutas, he's going to see that base, that fourth base was just about to get started for Fruitpotato. Manages to cancel it. There are a ton of mutas here. They're able to take out that missile turret, no problem. And a bunch of SCVs here, hopefully two going down, and then he's going to have to back up because the Marines are responding. He's going to go to the main now, take out a couple more missile turrets. He is losing a few mutas here. Just not really able to do too much damage. The Marines there. No, don't go there.
Whoa. Oh my god, flashbacks of Cyrex.
He's trying to,
wow.
now lots of wings here, they're able to get a little bit of a spread on these tanks. The mainlings are getting trapped by the roaches here, that sucks. The mainlings not really able to get in as fast as they would like, but he's actually doing quite a bit of damage with this push. And it's not going to be enough here. These are all they're really able to do is kind of try to stop the turret production. They weren't really able to help out the fight too much. And Einherjar is forced back. These tanks, the tank positioning for Fruitpotato is amazing. Because he's got the one up here in the main, and then he's staggered over here by the natural. So even if Einherjar is able to take out like the first two in the line, in the tank line for Fruitpotato, the ones in the back are going to be able to still hammer away. So
a really strong defensive posture by our Terran player. He is almost maxed, so it looks like he's going to be moving out soon. He notices all the links at the watchtower. Now this creep spread is amazing. Very, very good creep spread.
It is good, and it's going to force Fruitpotato to kind of stall his attack. He's going to take out a lot of his creep. So Einherjar has a chance to macro up a nice little army here. He's getting a ton of banelings and links. 56 links in production right now. And where are his mutas at the moment? Oh, his mutas are in the natural, and they're doing a little bit of damage here, but they're actually getting completely cleaned up. The missile turrets here and Marines staying back. It just feels like Fruitpotato is everywhere. Another engagement in the middle of the map here. These tanks are probably going to get taken out. Fruit of that attack. Terrible choice of words there, but I missed like the main piece of that attack. All I can see is the links picking it up. So it looks like Einherjar held and managed to force back Fruitpotato for a little while, but the macro for Fruitpotato is doing really well here.
Yeah, able to re-max considerably quickly, and Einherjar is still down at 120 supply. Droning up that fourth base. Just looking at the units, 76 to 74, so they're virtually even. But he only has his army composition is only lings and banelings as it stands.
Yeah, he lost all his mutas here, and that's pretty much all he has. Is just lings and banes, and he's not looking like he wants to make any mutas. He can. Okay, here we go. 20. I was gonna say he has 2,000 gas, so 20 mutas coming out. That's definitely a nice chunk. And once they're on the map again, he'll be able to defend himself a little bit better.
With 6,000 minerals in tow, though, the Terran player is maxed. Is he going to go for a fourth base? Is he building? Yeah, there's the fourth base. The fourth base is being built. Although it looks like he's moving out now to the left-hand side of the map. Probably going to go around up into that fourth.
Yeah, he's doing two things at once here, where he's securing his fourth base location, and he knows there's no Zerg units around, so he's safe to drop that base, which is probably going to drop very soon. And at the same time, posturing to make an attack on the fort. And at the moment, there's no vision on this, although right now the medevacs are showing themselves to the overlords, so Einherjar knows the attack is coming. He's moving in position. He's kind of going behind here. I'm not... Oh, it looks like he's looking for a run by action. Or not. I'm not sure. He's a little indecisive here defending his fourth base.
And it's going to go down considerably quickly.
He's kind of all over the place here. It looks like he's trying to set up a flank, which is really going to work well if executed correctly. But he's got a bunch of links here that aren't a part of the attack, and he's losing everything. He did take out a fair amount of units, but he lost everything there. He's still got these links, which just have a little bit of help. Now I see the
more
units
families.
I'm not really sure what they were doing. I missed out on that. A lot going on in this game here. I have joined the fight. I'm gonna actually fight some Marines here.
Yeah, so the Zerg player is going to be able to clean up several more Banelings in tow. He's going to redrop that fourth with all the minerals that he has. Both players, tons of minerals, so it's not economy is not a problem anymore. It's just the ability to remax, and it looks like Fruitpotato is doing a bit better of a job, plus a drop in the main right now. These mutas are going to pick off a full medevac, so there's a good job by Einherjar.
A couple drones going down there, but not too much damage. We have another attack getting set up here. It's a smaller one, but there's no unit here for Einherjar on the left side. Instead, it looks like he's going to try to take out the third of the Terran. Or he's just scouting for a fourth. But these Marines here swinging around the third base. There's a lot of drones standing around not doing anything here. They're all going to go down to a fully skimmed Marine attack here. That third base is just getting destroyed. And Einherjar is finding himself in a really tough position here. This Fruitpotato is playing very well. Even this attack here from the wings, the Marines are in a good position here, where all the ones that are sort of in the center of this little circle are able to do a lot of damage, but eventually we'll get cleaned up here. And the Ultralisk is revealed as well, so we'll probably see some Marauder production ramping up here. He's already got 3 at a time, but he's probably going to ramp that up here to help against these. Now these mutas are killing a lot of SMEs here before the base.
Yeah, and they're going to take out that fourth base. It's already on fire.
Yeah, good job there by Einherjar, doing everything he can to keep us up in this game.
Good base trade. Now, he did drop a fifth far over in the left-hand side of the map, but it looks like he's pushing out now with several tanks, a couple Thors.
Yeah, his army composition is just really good against what Einherjar is doing here. And I mean, you can say the same thing about Einherjar. His composition is good, but it's just Fruitpotato is just playing really well. That's all I can really say here. It's like, I don't know what Einherjar can do. He's losing overlords now. He's finding himself supply block.
Losing a bunch of Banelings that are being morphed in. All but 2 of those Banelings were taken.
Yeah, and Einherjar is just throwing his army at Fruitpotato now. I guess he's kind of throwing his hands up, realizing that he just needs to completely wipe his out or else he's going to lose the game. And always units. And right now, it's pretty much all she wrote. I mean, I can't really see what he can do to get himself back in this game. Really frustrating how good Fruitpotato was, and how he was just pretty much like, I don't really know what I could have done to bring himself back in. Like, he tried meter harass, and he was well defended, and then he tried bringing big run-bys and roach attack early on, and just none of it really worked. Now, Fruitpotato just forces himself into an absolute game.
Yeah, and there's the GG by Einherjar. So unfortunately, that will be Einherjar's first loss of the season.
Yeah, he was undefeated up until that point, 5-0. So now 5-1. He just a quick note though, he is still the #1 platinum in all of CTL. So the fact that that he was beaten, I hate to say it, he was beaten pretty handily by Fruitpotato here, and that just goes to say how good this Fruitpotato guy is. I'm really impressed with his play. I know I've said that quite a few times. I'm kind of becoming a bit of a fanboy here, but as far as Terran against Zerg, that's pretty flawless.
Yeah, but again, Einherjar is still doing a really good job. Both players played a very great game, but unfortunately, like I always say, one person has to win, and Fruitpotato ties up the series at 3-3.
Yeah, and that's going to be it for this cast. We'll bring you the next game coming shortly. Stay tuned.
Thanks for watching.